Good evening, everybody. Welcome to North Hagerstown High School for the kickoff of high school football season 2022 here on Antietam Broadband. Thanks for joining us here tonight. I'm Mark Keller along with Coach Randy Longnecker. And Coach, first week of the season, first night of the season is always a night that you get the blood pumping and so forth. You were there both as a player and a coach. Kind of walk us through the emotion and what's going through the mindset both for the players and the coaches here on a first night of a season.
Heck, Mark, I still got it here. The juices are flowing, and these two teams struggled last year, so it even takes on more emphasis this season to get off to a good start. Both teams have a lot of questions to answer, and though you've gone through several weeks of practice now, you've had scrimmages, you have an idea, but until the lights come on and you start playing for real, never quite sure what it's going to look like. So there's a lot of nerves going on down there right now.
So we failed to tell you who our matchup is tonight. It's North Hagerstown Hubs hosting the Thomas Johnson Patriots out of Frederick, Maryland. A long ago rival for North Hagerstown back in the old days of the Tri-State League, and they've sort of renewed that rivalry here recently. And a lot of similarities between these two teams, coming off of losing seasons last year, both coming into this game on a 7-game losing streak. How important? The first game of the season is always important. But when you're trying to get off the skid and you're facing another team that's on a skid, it really kind of feels like this is a game we've got to have.
Oh, absolutely, Mark. And I've been there, unfortunately, where we had a tough previous season and had a number of losses, and then you head into the game, and everybody and every coach says it's a new season, it's 0-0, and that's all true. But psychologically, you still have that remembrance from last year. So to build some confidence for your players and your system and everything that you're doing, you really want to get out of the gate strong, and that's what's on the line tonight for both of these teams. They want to set a tone, and even if you don't win the game tonight, you want to have a good performance, a solid performance to build on going into that second week.
Well, let's talk about North Hagerstown. You mentioned a strong start to the season, and the Hubs had that last year. Started off the year 2-1. Their one loss in there was a 2-point loss to Manchester Valley, who turned out to be a very good team last season. And then things kind of went off the rails. Big losses to Jefferson and James Wood, and the Hubs never really recovered. So how do they start to kind of right the ship this year? What do they need to do?
Well, it looks like Coach Staines and his staff have gotten together. They really reevaluate the talent. They believe that they have a lot of linebacker-type individuals on the team. So they're going to a 3-3 stack defense, which is really smart. That gets your athletes on the field. They're going to try and fly to the football, and that works really well as long as you execute, because if you're flying to the ball and you leave too big of gaps and those runners and receivers find those cutbacks and so on, that can be disastrous. But really strong concept. I'm sure players are really excited about that. He's going to try and spread the front out with looks like double tight formations a little bit. I'm putting some real stud guys on the end to try and seal that. So it looks like he's trying to get that speed out on the edge a little bit and get on the corner. Looks like he's going to try and control the ball more. Last year, they threw quite a bit, some success, but too many turnovers. And that is really tough to be a winner in any league at any level if you turn the ball over too much.
No, it was one of the issues that North had last year was some inconsistency at the quarterback position. Great receiver out there in Ryder Johnston, and they have a new quarterback this year in Luke Kirchhoff. How important is it for him and Johnston to sort of make a quick connection here?
Oh, huge. You got to get that timing down. You got to get that trust factor between each other and the confidence. Luke Kirchhoff last year, I believe, had 4 varsity appearances, had a little bit of a rough go. So for him, he has got to mentally not think about that and really just focus on each play, one play at a time, control the ball, and do not give the Patriots the opportunity, especially in bad field position.
Real quick on the Patriots, they went 1-9 last season, as we mentioned, a 7-game losing streak coming in here. Just a couple of years ago, 2019, the Patriots didn't even field a varsity team. They didn't have enough players out. Now they're kind of on the rebound here. Have 49 kids on the varsity roster this year, 100 kids in the program altogether. How big a turnaround is that in just a couple years?
Well, it's huge, and it was kind of sad to see that happen because Thomas Johnson has a huge history in football, and we're very good for many years. Really good to see the numbers. So hopefully that's going to work in their favor and start to build that program. And again, like we said for North, both teams, they have a lot on the line tonight. You don't want to put all your eggs in a basket and say it's a must-win, but it's an opportunity that you need to show well. Even if you don't win the game, you need to make sure that the players that you're working with, the system you're working with, is showing growth, showing progress, so you can build on that from week to week.
Okay. Well, stay with us. We'll have more to come here from Mike Callis Stadium as the North Hagerstown Hubs get set to host the Thomas Johnson Patriots here on opening night of football in Washington County. We'll be right back.
I'm Linda McCollum, and welcome to the new McCollum Hearing Center. We are the Mid-Atlantic's #1 provider of quality hearing aids. Here at McCollum Hearing Center, we take our service seriously, and we stand by you and our products. I'd like to introduce clinical audiologist Betty Moss.
Hi, I'm happy to join McCollum Hearing Center, and I would like to welcome my friends, old and new, to come by.
Call or visit McCollum Hearing Center today.
For over 30 years, Antietam Broadband has been bringing you one-of-a-kind local programming, from coverage of our high school sports to unique programming like our Civil War and Washington County series. Now you can own them on Blu-ray and DVD. Just visit store.antietamcable.com, where you'll find all your favorite local programming from Antietam Broadband. Browse through our categories to find the perfect gift. Antietam Broadband and Antietam Media Services, bringing quality local programming to your home.
Come see Red Baron Flooring on Basil Boulevard in Hagerstown for the best selection and the most competitive prices. Shop our beautiful showroom or select your new flooring from our large warehouse, where our in-stock values save you time and money. You can rely on our knowledgeable sales staff to make shopping at Red Baron the same satisfying experience for you that it's been for tri-state consumers for more than 40 years. So let our flooring experts help you to the best selection at everyday low prices. Visit us at Red Baron Flooring on Basil Boulevard next to Labor's Office Furniture in Hagerstown.
With over 50,000 square feet of merchandise, chances are Labor's has what you need. And right now, the best way to shop is to browse laborsfurniture.com. Just pick out what you need and we can deliver your furniture to your home or office. Of course, Labor's carries office furniture and home furnishings, but did you know they also carry cleaning supplies and paper products? Labor's has a lot more than you might think, and right now, they will deliver right to your door. Family owned and operated, that's Labor's Furniture. Open to serve our community when you need us the most. Now's the best time to purchase your new vehicle from Hagerstown Kia. Hagerstown Kia is having vehicles delivered weekly, and they don't last long, so check out HagerstownKia.com daily. Trade-in values have never been better for the new Kia buyer, with values being up nearly 40% nationally. And if you can't find what you're looking for, let Hagerstown Kia's helpful sales consultants custom order the exact Kia you've always dreamed of owning. Reserve your new Kia from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Kia.
I'm Linda McCollum, and welcome to the new McCollum Hearing Center. We are the Mid-Atlantic's #1 provider of quality hearing aids. Here at McCollum Hearing Center, we take our service seriously, and we stand by you and our products. I'd like to introduce clinical audiologist Betty Moss.
Hi, I'm happy to join McCollum Hearing Center, and I would like to welcome my friends, old and new, to come by.
Call or visit McCollum Hearing Center today.
Welcome back to Mike Callis Stadium. Getting ready for kickoff here. The 2022 high school football season in Washington County. Thomas Johnson Patriots in the white jerseys, facing the North Hagerstown Hubs in the red. Ready for the coin toss here at midfield. The team captains getting their final instructions before kickoff.
The big focus, always pointed us every year, is sportsmanship. good sportsmanship. So I need you guys to take care of your part.
This game
So
one
no
of
talking across the line. Just
5
talk,
games
talk to your own
taking
players.
place here
You know, make sure you use the ground
this
and get up.
evening involving
So
Washington
early in the
County
year,
teams.
Just make sure to keep everything covered up, especially
3
meetings.
more on the
That's
slate.
your own good. Keep it protected. You want to play all
Saturday
year. All the time.
afternoon.
All right. So since you guys are those, you're gonna get a call if that's heads.
The rest of those games
Okay. I'm gonna toss it. I'm gonna let it hit the ground.
as we go along here
Hit the ground, we'll
in the
go
pregame.
All right. So you got 3 options. You can either receive, kick, or defer the second half. So that'd be your choice. So, all right. Same thing goes for you.
Captain Benjamin Perch
One receive, one receive. All right.
calling the coin toss.
Keep that way. You guys will put your on that line.
TJ wins the toss. They elect to receive the kick. And we're getting ready to get underway here at North Hagerstown. There's other games on the schedule here in Washington County this evening. Smithsburg is playing at Francis Scott Key down in Union Bridge tonight. That game also kicking off here at 6:30. First game for head coach David Miller at Smithsburg. He's been an assistant coach there for a couple years, worked under Vince Ahern, and taking the head coaching job there this season. Catoctin is at Boonesboro this evening, another first game for a head coach there at Boonesboro. Mark Wadle making his debut as Boonesboro's head coach, longtime assistant there under Clayton Anders and under Pete Urish last year. Mark Wadle will make his debut this evening. Manchester Valley is at Williamsport. That game starting at 7 o'clock. Williamsport coming off arguably its best season ever. 7-5, but 2 playoff wins last season. And then finally, Clear Spring playing at James Buchanan. Second-year head coach for Clear Spring, Jason Ankra, former NFL player. And JB looking for its first 2-0 start since 2011. Only 10 times in school history has JB done that, now in their 60th season. We are underway here at North Hagerstown High School. Kickoff taken at about the 12-yard line, and some daylight right off the bat, and a ball on the ground. Avery Harris with the return. But the Patriots recover the loose ball, and they'll take over on offense just shy of midfield. Be right about their own 49-yard line. Harris had some daylight there, and
Good stop by the kicker, or TJ would be on the board, I think.
so here we go. 1st and 10 for TJ at their own 49-yard line. Alston Allen is the quarterback for the Patriots, and right off the bat, the Hubs a little too eager. We'll have an encroachment call. And the Patriots will have 1st and 5 as they run their first play from scrimmage here. Receiver in motion is Jamar Turpin. Allen throws, and it goes to Turpin. He has some room down the sideline and goes out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Pickup of 15 on the first play of the game for TJ. They mark that back at the 33. Looked like Turpin did go out of bounds a little bit earlier in his run. I formation in the backfield for the Patriots. 1st and 10 from the 33. Allen, the handoff goes up the middle Amari Briggs. He's met by a couple of Hubs just across the line of scrimmage. Tyquan Lloyd, one of them for the Hubs. Pickup of 1, and it's 2nd down and 9. One receiver to either side, I formation again. Tight end to the right. Allen pitches again to Briggs. Gets to the outside, a flag comes in. As Briggs gets across the 30 to about the 29. And we'll take a look and see what the penalty flag is here. And it's going to be a hold against TJ. Just going to bring that back, and the Patriots will have a 2nd and long. They step it off from the 30-yard line. It takes it back to the 40, so you're going to have a 2nd and about 17. Ball at the 40-yard line. Three receivers to the left of Austin Allen now. He rolls out to his left, tucks it in. He's going to try to keep it. Picks up a couple of yards. Lewis Lee on the tackle after a gain of about 2 for Austin Allen. 3rd down, 15 to go. We're about a minute and a half in here at Mike Callis Stadium. And this time Allen sends trips out to the right side. One man in the backfield. And Allen rolls to the right, looking to throw that way. Makes the completion and run out of bounds. Is Emma J. Addison. They spot that at about the 31-yard line, so a 4th down now. And 8 to go.
First important decision by a coach here. Pin them deep or go for the 1st down. Looks like they're going to try and get it.
Allen still in there. 3 men on the line for North Hagerstown. 2 receivers either way. Allen rolls left. Puts one up, has the man open.
Looks like he caught it out of bounds.
It was Addison again. Yeah, he was a good step, if not a step and a half out of bounds. Fletcher Lewis, 28, was there in coverage. And we missed the flag on the play there, a roughing the passer call against the Hubs, and that is going to give TJ the 1st down.
Boy, is that huge.
Moves the ball inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at about the 16-yard line. So instead of taking over there, the Hubs will remain on defense. 9:05 to go here in the 1st quarter.
Those things that happen when you're juiced up at the start of the game.
Allen looks very comfortable rolling either way.
He really does, and he's shown a lot of accuracy so far.
There's a handoff up the middle. Gang tackled there by Max Stifler. Luke Burgunier in there as well for the Hubs. Gains 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8. That I formation again here for the Patriots. Allen fakes up the middle and pitches outside. Down inside the 5-yard line, and looks like he's out of bounds. Matthew Grulich is the ball carrier. Picks up about 11 yards, and they're going to mark him out of bounds at just shy of the 1-yard line.
Nice play by TJ. Got it outside on the corner of North High.
First and goal here for TJ. That I formation once again. Handoff is to the deep back, Grulich again, and no room there that time.
Nice stick by Zach Moore. Stood him up in the hole.
Fletcher Lewis in there as well. No gain on the play. Picked up maybe half a yard. They have it marked inside the 1-yard line now. I think that may have been a generous spot. I thought he may have lost a yard on that play.
I'd say too.
I formation once again, second and goal. Allen keeps it, fakes outside and ducks back in and has the touchdown. Austin Allen with the 1-yard run for the Patriots, and they're on the board first.
That was a nice series by the quarterback, Allen.
So Allen will be the holder here. Kelman Thiel is the kicker. Thiel's kick is up. It is good. And Thomas Johnson, 7:29 to go here in the first period, has a 7-0 lead on North Hagerstown. We'll be right back to Mike Callis Stadium right after this.
Hondas are hotter than ever, so reserve your new Honda from Hagerstown Honda today. Hagerstown Honda is having vehicles delivered weekly, and they don't last long, so check out HagerstownHonda.com daily. And trade-in values have never been better for the new Honda buyer, with values being up nearly 40% nationally. And if you can't find what you're looking for, let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales consultants track down the exact Honda you've always dreamed of owning. Hondas are hotter than ever, so reserve your new Honda from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Shop online at HagerstownHonda.com.
Welcome back to North Hagerstown. Thomas Johnson taking a 7-0 lead here with 7:29 to go in the first period. Austin Allen, TJ quarterback, with a 1-yard run. And again, you go back to a costly penalty. The Hubs had looked like they were about to take possession, and on a 4th down play, but a roughing the passer call gives TJ new life, and they took advantage.
That was a big mistake there and just kind of deflates you a little bit, and TJ really did a nice job taking advantage of it.
Thiel's kick, taking it about the 13-yard line. And the Hubs finding some room on the kickoff return as well. Ilya Siamashka, number 6, with the kickoff return, takes it out beyond the 40-yard line. They're going to mark the Hubs here starting at their own 42-yard line. So we get our first look at the Hubs offense here this evening. Luke Kirchhoff, the starting quarterback for North Hagerstown. Kirchhoff will start off in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 back beside him, and Kirchhoff comes out throwing. Passes up and dropped. Ryder Johnston got a little turned around and couldn't haul that one in.
Whew. He's in a bad spot, right in the hands.
Yeah. Second down and 10 here for the Hubs. Kercheval hands it off the left side. Zach Moore, and not a lot of room there for him. Good pursuit by the TJ defense. And we're going to mark Moore with a pickup of about a yard. So we'll have a 3rd and 9 here. Well, Coach talked about Kercheval wanting to make that connection with Johnston right away, and we certainly didn't waste any time attempting that.
Went right there, and it was a nice throw, and he was open. And just unfortunately, he dropped the ball.
3rd and 9. Kercheval back to throw again out of the shotgun.
Oh, got a screen over here.
Has some room, gets the first down, and then some. Still going out there. Ilya Samashka, after the big kickoff return, he makes another big play on offense and gets the Hubs a first down.
Nice call on that. They set it up nice. Blockers got out in front. Well executed.
Well played by the Hubs. Pick up about 22 on that. The 1st and 10 now at the TJ 35. Kercheval again still working out of the shotgun. Hands it again to Zach Moore. I was mistaken on that. That was Moore that had the reception as well.
Yes, it looks like we got a flag.
So it calls a hold against North Hagerstown. I'll set them backwards here. And from the spot of the foul, which looks like it was about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to have a 2nd down and 22. I'm sorry, 1st down. We'll repeat 1st down there. 1st and 22.
Penalties have been an issue so far for the Hubs. They've got to get that out of the game plan here a little bit.
Ball goes to Fletcher Lewis. Gets the ball down to about the 40-yard line. Make it the 41. And the officials huddling here. Don't see a flag on the field at all.
Not sure what that was about. Dinner plans.
Well, the mark is at the 42. And they're calling it 3rd down here. I thought with the hold.
Should be 2nd.
Yeah, I thought with the hold that should have repeated 1st down, but they're all calling it 3rd. Here's Kercheval rolling to the right, loses the ball right about midfield, and he falls on it back in Hubs territory at about the 48. Another unfortunate turn of events here for Kercheval. And it looked like the ball just slipped out of his hand as he went to cock his arm to throw.
It's warm out there. Probably a little perspiration slipped out.
And check the temperature just before kickoff, and it was 82 degrees. So I'm sure it's a little slippery out there. The Hubs sending the punt team in. And they're going to have to take a timeout. A lot of time passing there as the Hubs tried to get into punt formation. I'm still a little puzzled at the downs here.
I am too. I felt like we lost one there somewhere.
Yeah, not quite sure why they didn't repeat 1st down on the
because they
holding
ran the
penalty.
1st down, had a loss on the play, but TJ took the penalty instead of the play, so it should have reverted to 1st. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
So the team's huddling up. Greg Staines is talking to the officials, North coach over there right now, and maybe that's part of the reason for this timeout as well. And now the officials are huddling up again around the ball. This is just speculation. It could be dinner plans, like you said, that they're discussing here. We don't really know. We're not.
Let's hope it's the down. If it's dinner plans, I want to go where they're going.
And the officials are confirming, I should say, 4th down. 4:42 to go here in the first quarter. TJ with a 7-0 lead. Hubs in punt formation. Max Stifler back to punt for the Hubs. Stifler's return to North Hagerstown after a season at St. James School. Punt is up and bounces inside the 30, gets a good roll here inside the 20, and the Hubs are going to down that at about the 19-yard line. So TJ will take over.
See another flag down here on the right side by the 20.
And the officials are huddling up again. Looks like they've where are they spotting the ball? The ball was downed at the 19. Okay, and that's where they're spotting it now. Let's see if we can get a signal here. Calling procedure against TJ. So they're going to move them back 5 yards here. So do we have a 1st and 10 or a 1st and 15? It looks like 1st and 10. So TJ, 1st and 10 at their own 14. Ball carrier to the outside.
Nice defensive play by North there. Came up strong on the outside.
That was Amari Briggs on the carry. Well, tonight's live coverage is brought to you by Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Honda and Kia wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and the surrounding communities that support them. 2nd and 10 here for TJ. Allen pitches out to the right. That's Briggs again getting across the 15 out to about the 18-yard line. Third down and a long 5. Just shy of the 19-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, and Allen rolls out that way. Ooh. He had Jamar Turpin open, but underthrew him just a little bit, and it'll be a 4th down here now for TJ. North with an opportunity to get some decent field position. As TJ sends in the punt team.
Good defensive series there by the Hubs.
It's a 4th and a long 5. TJ will kick this away. Good kick. Sends him back inside the 40-yard line. With some room down the left side. Torre with the return. Gets about 23 yards on the return.
That was such a good kick. I think he outkicked his coverage there a little bit.
Nice return by Torre. So North will take over in TJ territory. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. 2:45 to go here in the opening period. Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband tonight. Kirchhoff's handoff is to Zach Moore. Picks up about 3. Taken down at the 35-yard line. Sylvester Olafio on the tackle. Nice pursuit by him on that play. Nice crowd here at North Hagerstown tonight. Typical opening week weather for this. Game starts in the low 80s, and you'll probably still be in the 70s when the game ends this evening. Here's Moore again around the left side. Still not a lot of room there for him. Gets a yard, maybe 2. Olafio in there on the tackle again for TJ. So we've got a 3rd down and 6 here for North Hagerstown. The officials have a timeout here. North on the 34-yard line of the Patriots. And now TJ's going to take a timeout. This game, the 27th meeting between these two teams. TJ leads the series 16-10. But North Hagerstown winning the most recent matchup between the two last year, 19-6. That game played at Urbana High School last year because of some field issues. But prior to that, TJ had won 7 straight against North Hagerstown. As said, Coach, this is a rivalry that goes way back. First game between these two teams was 1966. And they played every year back in that old Tri-State League.
I remember, as a small lad in Smithsburg. Used to follow those. There were some good matchups.
Yeah, 1966 to 1986. They played every year from there.
A guy named Chuck Foreman used to play for TJ, didn't he? Or was that Frederick?
He was Frederick High.
Frederick High.
He was a Frederick High. He was one of my, and having no idea that he hailed from Frederick High School, I remember him from the Minnesota Vikings, and he was always one of my favorites. He was such a great, hard-running running back.
He was one of mine, too.
Here we go, 3rd and 6. Kirchhoff rolling to his right. Looking for Siamashka out there, but
seemed to hold a little long. He had him early. If he could have gone, I'm not sure if he was timing play or not, but it looked like he should have probably got there a little earlier.
So the Hubs now with the choice, and it looks like they're going to bring in the punt team. 4th and 7 from the TJ 34. And it'll be Max Stifler back there to punt. Now Stifler, one of the backup quarterbacks as well, but he's going to pooch it. And it's touched by the TJ player and recovered by the Hubs. Scott Bell, the man recovering it for the Tubs. It was Avery Harris there, tried to catch that little pooch kick, and it went right through his hands, and Bell there to fall on it for the Hubs.
Big break for the Hubs. That's what they needed.
So they'll have a first and goal here at the 7-yard line of TJ with 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Great opportunity for the Hubs. Moore in the backfield. Handoff goes to him. He cuts it back up the middle. Nice run for him. Inside the 2-yard line. They're going to mark him right about the 2. So pickup of about 5 yards. And the Hubs right back on the line of scrimmage. It's Moore again up the middle. Zach Moore in for the touchdown for North Hagerstown. 2-yard touchdown run for Zach Moore. First points on the board of 2022 for North Hagerstown.
Really nice offensive line push there. They could smell it.
And now in for the extra point. It'll be Max Stifler kicking. Kercheval the holder. Snaps back, and Stifler's kick is up and no good. But the Hubs take advantage of the miscue by TJ. They get in the end zone. TJ leads it 7-6 with 1:04 to go. We'll be back right after this.
Now you can get local Antietam broadband programming right on your phone or tablet. Our new WCL TV on the Go app brings our programming straight to you. You'll have access to our most recent programs like our coverage of local high school sports, the Music Makers, Inside Sports, and more. Plus, you'll have access to our live events right from the app. What are you waiting for? Download the WCL TV on the Go app now on iTunes and Google Play. It's all here on the WCL TV on the Go app from Antietam Media Services and Antietam Broadband.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, 1:04 to go in the first period. The Hubs on the board, but trailing TJ 7-6 here. Mark Keller and Coach Randy Longnecker with you, and Coach, a couple of miscues leading to points both ways.
Happens often, especially early in the season like this. A lot of jitters and getting used to things.
Stifler to kick off for the Hubs. Nice deep kick. They're going to let it go through the end zone for a touchback. Coach, you mentioned during the break that the punt, Stifler's punt, kind of came off of his foot a little and maybe fooled Avery Harris a little bit for TJ.
It had like a perfect spiral off his foot. It was really odd looking, and the way it came to the TJ young man looked like a pass, and it's kind of the way he approached it. Didn't end well for him, but it's kind of way, I could see where he get fooled like that.
Well, it seemed like it might be a decent spot for a possible fake punt. We mentioned that Stifler, one of the backup quarterbacks here for the Hubs, and
that's usually where I like to do that, because even if you don't get it, you're not in too bad a shape.
So TJ starts at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff goes up the middle, and not a lot of room there for the Patriots. Good push by the North Hagerstown line on first down. Give them about a yard on the play.
So far, the Hubs have been pretty strong up the middle with that 3-3 stack.
They've looked good with not a lot up there on the line. They've been getting some good push.
Linebackers are penetrating well, and I think they're doing a lot of twist, making it hard for the offensive line to pick it up.
I formation for the Patriots. 2 receivers to the left. Austin Allen, straight drop back, has a man open, and the first down. Allen connecting A nice pickup of about 15 yards, 16 yards on the play.
Tell you what, Mark, I've really been impressed with Austin Allen. His accuracy's been point on.
He's looked very good. You mentioned a lot of rolling either direction, and he's looked solid both ways. And only a junior.
A good-looking young man.
That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Thomas Johnson leading North Hagerstown here on opening night in Washington County. Stay with us. More to come from Mike Callis Stadium.
I'm Linda McCollum, and welcome to the new McCollum Hearing Center. We are the Mid-Atlantic's #1 provider of quality hearing aids. Here at McCollum Hearing Center, we take our service seriously and we stand by you and our products. I'd like to introduce clinical audiologist Betty Moss.
Hi, I'm happy to join McCollum Hearing Center, and I would like to welcome my friends, old and new, to come by.
Call or visit McCollum Hearing Center today.
For over 30 years, Antietam Broadband has been bringing you one-of-a-kind local programming, from coverage of our high school sports to unique programming like our Civil War and Washington County series. Now you can own them on Blu-ray and DVD. Just visit store.antietamcable.com, where you'll find all your favorite local programming from Antietam Broadband. Browse through our categories to find the perfect gift. Antietam Broadband and Antietam Media Services, bringing quality local programming to your home.
Back at North Hagerstown High School, Thomas Johnson Patriots with a 7-6 lead over the North Hagerstown Hubs. Opening night of football here in Washington County. Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband for our live coverage. Mark Keller and Coach Randy Longneck are with you. Happy to be back here for the 2022 season. TJ with the ball here, 1st and 10 at their own 37. Handoff up the middle and no room there. One TJ player losing his helmet. Coach, another great push by that front line of North Hagerstown.
I've been impressed with North's front. TJ's not making a lot of hay in there. That's on the edges in their passing game.
There's Matthew Grulich on the carry there and lost about 4 yards. So 2nd and 14 here at the 33. Austin Allen, the quarterback, 2 receivers to his right. I formation behind him. Back to throw is Allen. Complete to a sliding receiver there. Right about the 35-yard line. Picks up about 2. So we'll have a 3rd and long. 3rd and about 12. Early on in the second quarter, here from Mike Callis Stadium. This one, the first of 4 football games we'll be bringing you live coverage of this season. Give you the rundown of those games here in a moment. Allen on 3rd down. There's a flag on the play here. Allen rolls to his left and stuck hard at the 40-yard line. Drew Custer. It was like running into a wall there for.
Tell you what, that was any coach likes to see number 44. That was a nice stick by a linebacker.
Lewis Lee also there on the hit.
Mr. Custer making Mr. Allen think before he runs out there again.
So the call's a procedure against the Patriots, and North's going to decline that. They'll take the result of the play, which is going to leave TJ with a 4th and 7 here. Makmani Torre, the receiver, deep for North Hagerstown on this punt. Torre back at the 25. Had a nice return on the last punt from TJ. Took that back about 23 yards. Thiel's kick taken by Torre at the 30, and he has room again. Down the left sideline, across the 50, across the 40, taken out of bounds, inside the 40-yard line at about the 37. Makmani Torre, another nice punt return.
He's got some good wheels on him. Good speed. He reads well. His blocks.
Got a couple good blocks there and found the open space.
He has set the Hubs up nicely.
Took that back about 35 yards, and the Hubs will start on the TJ 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for North Hagerstown. Three receivers to the right of Kercheval. Gets the ball out to Siamashka. He's going to be down close to a first down. Going to depend on the spot here. So he's going to be just shy of it, about a yard short. So pickup of 9 on that play. Kercheval to Siamashka.
Luke Kercheval's looked pretty good. He's had a couple balls drop, but he's been pretty accurate as well this evening.
Zach Moore in the backfield beside him. And here's the handoff to Moore. Trying to get around to the outside. Can't quite cut the corner there. And it's taken out at about the 25-yard line. Should be enough for a first down. And they are moving the sticks. Patriots did a good job of stringing that out.
They really have done a nice job getting sideline to sideline on those outside plays.
Now they give Moore 3 on the play. So the spot is at the 23-yard line. First down here. 9:11 to go in the first half. Handoff is to Moore up the middle. This time he has some room. Gets around the corner. Inside the 15-yard line to about the 14. Close to another first down for North Hagerstown. Zach Moore doing a nice job in the backfield here tonight. That was one of the question marks for the Hubs with the loss of Bray Alexander from last year, was who was going to be the ball carrier. Zach Moore's looked pretty good so far.
He really has.
Fletcher Lewis gets the carry this time and has enough for the first down. He picks up a couple. They're going to mark a first down here at about the 12-yard line. Inside 8.5 minutes here to go in the second quarter. Kercheval looking to throw. Pressure on him. He gets away from one tackler. Can't get away from the second one. It's Chiton Wright with the sack of Luke Kercheval. Good pressure from TJ that time.
I think the middle linebacker came up through the middle on that and put him away.
Loss of about 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 16 for the Hubs. 2 receivers to the right. Snap gets past Kercheval, and he falls on it. Kercheval didn't have a chance on that one.
Nah, that was a rough snap there.
Takes the Hubs all the way back nearly to where they started this drive, just inside the 35-yard line. Torre's punt return had them starting right at the 35. So a third and very long here for the Hubs, third and about 32. Kercheval back to throw, looking downfield. Man is down there, but covered. And it falls incomplete. Stifler was the intended receiver. Avery Harris had him in coverage there. So fourth and long for the Hubs. And we'll see if we have Max Stifler into punt again here. Kercheval still on the field.
Looks like they might be going for it.
6:49 left here in the second quarter. Hubs trailing 7-6. Kercheval under pressure again and taken down. And again, it is Kyton Wright getting credit on the sack, but Kercheval was in trouble from the get-go on that one.
TJ really brought heavy pressure that time. Boy, that's a tough call. Now you put your, give TJ, let him off the hook a little bit.
So the Hubs had the ball for about 3 minutes there and end up with a net loss of about 8 yards on that drive. Started off promising, but
It sure did.
give TJ credit for.
It's some nice plays there. They played tough on the outside. That was nice pass coverage there by Harris.
TJ takes a timeout here. Well, we mentioned more football coming up for you this season here from Antietam Broadband. 2 weeks from tonight, Friday, September 16th, we'll be at South Hagerstown for Smithsburg taking on the Rebels. We had that game last year at Smithsburg. Turned out to be the most exciting game of the year.
It was an excellent game.
15-14 win in the final minute by Smithsburg. Come back 2 weeks after that. Friday, September 30th, Boonesboro at Williamsport. Another one that should be a good one. High expectations for both of those teams this year. And then we close out our coverage of football this season, Friday, October 14th. South Hagerstown playing at Williamsport. All those games here on Antietam Broadband, Channel 30, or Channel 6 and 806, I should say. Also on the WCL TV On The Go app. Plenty of replays for those games. Replays of tonight's game coming to you on Tuesday, September 6th, Friday, September 9th. Both of those at 8 p.m. Here's Allen airing this one out and incomplete on first down. Saturday and Sunday, September 10th and 11th. Replays of this game at 10 a.m. Or you can watch them on demand at AntietamBroadband.com or on the WCL TV On The Go app. So I have a 2nd and 10 from the 43 here for TJ. They have a 7-6 lead. Quarterback Austin Allen with a 1-yard touchdown run. About 4.5 minutes into the game. There's a handoff quick up the middle. Amari Briggs picks up about 6 yards. Third down and 4. For TJ. Exactly midway through this second period. Matthew Grulich, the ball carrier there. A couple flags down. I think we're going to have a hold. Well, once again, tonight's live coverage is brought to you by Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia, the dealers that make it easy. Both Hagerstown Honda and Kia wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's games, the schools that they represent, and the surrounding communities that support them. So, 2 calls on the play, an illegal shift and a hold. They're going to lose 10 yards on the play, and they're going to repeat 3rd down. So we have a 3rd down and 15 for TJ from their own 38-yard line. Allen's little screen. Sylvester Olafio picks up 5, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, the 38-yard line. We'll have a 4th and 10 here. So the Patriots will punt it away here. They come up on 5 minutes left here in the second quarter, excuse me. Thiel's punt. It's Torrey back there again. This time he bobbles it, and it looks like TJ has it. Now, Torrey's been playing those kicks deep, and that time he was a little too deep, had to come up for that one, and just couldn't get underneath of it.
Hit him in the shoulder pads before he could grab it, I think. Oh, didn't seal. Elbows.
Came right down through the middle.
Didn't close his bucket. Went right through. That's a big break for TJ.
Well, it's been breaks like that have led to the first 2 touchdowns in this game. We'll see if TJ can get their second here. Just under 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. And the Patriots will have a 1st down at the north 30-yard line. Two receivers on either side. Now Turpin in motion. Allen looking downfield, has a man just through the hands.
Off the fingertips
of Addison. A nice ball by Allen.
It really is. Ooh.
Good coverage by Torrey as well. He was there step for step with Emma J. Addison. So 2nd and 10 now from the 30-yard line for Thomas Johnson.
Torrey did a nice job holding him up on the line too. Sometimes you miss that because you're looking at the end of the play, and if he hadn't done that at the start.
And Torrey right there on him again. This time the carry up the middle by Kighton Wright. Pickup of a little less than a yard on the play. I have a 3rd and a long 9. Patriots lead at 7-6. Come up on 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Allen fakes the handoff up the middle, pitches out. It's Grulich with the carry. Spot him at the 21-yard line. 4th down and 1 now for TJ. Allen's still in there. They are going to go for it on 4th down here. I formation, right, and Grulich in the backfield, and Allen keeps it on the draw. Austin Allen, 21 yards, nearly untouched, right up the middle.
Went off the right side of the center, and I don't think anybody touched him. Got one hand on him.
Carter Conroy was the only one who did get a hand on him.
Looked like North went in a goal line and had no linebacker there. Must have gapped it.
So with 3:03 left, Allen gets his 2nd touchdown of the game. Thiel adds the extra point, and it's TJ 14-6 over North Hagerstown. 3:03 to go in the first half. More to come from Mike Callis Stadium.
Come see Red Baron Flooring on Basil Boulevard in Hagerstown for the best selection and the most competitive prices. Shop our beautiful showroom or select your new flooring from our large warehouse where our in-stock values save you time and money. You can rely on our knowledgeable sales staff to make shopping at Red Baron the same satisfying experience for you that it's been for Tri-State consumers for more than 40 years. So let our flooring experts help you to the best selection at everyday low prices. Visit us at Red Baron Flooring on Basil Boulevard next to Labor's Office Furniture in Hagerstown.
High School. Thomas Johnson now with a 14-6 lead over the Hubs. Quarterback Austin Allen with his 2nd touchdown run of the game for TJ. Opening weekend of high school football in the state of Maryland. We're glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband. Thiel's kick, taking it about the 10-yard line. Out across the 35 to about the 38-yard line is Ilya Siamashka. Flag comes in. I think we might have a taunting call here against TJ, if I were to venture a guess. Personal foul and an ejection. Against TJ. Yeah, if you got it. We'll take a look at the replay here and see what we see. It looked like at the tail end of the play, after the tackle, there was a TJ player who got down in the face. Well, now they're pointing to the Hubs, saying that the ejection was a North Hagerstown player. As I said, it looked like at the tail end of the play, a TJ player was in the face of the North player, Siamashka, who returned the kickoff, but I guess we won't know. Kirchville on 1st down. Little swing pass out into the flat. This is Zach Moore, has the first down and then some. Out across the 45-yard line. He's going to be down at about the 46. Nice pickup of about 20 yards from Kercheval to Zach Moore. We're inside 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Hubs going with a quick count. Kercheval complete to Ryder Johnston. Johnston has some room down the sideline. Did he stay in bounds? No, looked like he went out.
So heck of an effort by Johnston on that.
I mean, nice little move inside to get out into open space down the sideline. They mark him out at the 34. So nice pickup of about 20 yards for Ryder Johnston, and TJ's going to take a timeout here. Well, going back to the kickoff, as we mentioned, it looked like a Hubs player was ejected. Officials don't make that announcement, to the public, so we don't know who that is. We'll just have to kind of keep an eye and see if we notice anybody missing here as play continues. 2:25 left here in the first half at Mike Callis Stadium. I mentioned the football coverage we're going to have for you. We also have some high school volleyball coverage coming your way here from Antietam Broadband. Next Thursday, September 8th, we'll be here at North Hagerstown High School for Clear Spring and North Hagerstown. That'll start approximately 6:45 p.m. or whenever the JV match ends. And then in October, we'll be back here at North Hagerstown, Tuesday, October 18th for Boonesboro at North. Kercheval to Siamashka again. That's been a nice little connection for him here tonight. A first down for the Hubs down to the 20-yard line.
Nice curl route, got good separation from the defensive back. That was well timed.
14-yard gain. Kercheval to Siamashka. And it's another first down here for the Hubs. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first half. Kercheval in the shotgun again. Passes out to Johnston. Johnston's taken out of bounds. Just shy of the 15-yard line. We'll call it a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5 here. And Ryder Johnston starting to heat up a little bit here for North Hagerstown. Kercheval in the shotgun. Zach Moore beside him.
Game is further along than I've seen most teams in a first game.
And for North Hagerstown in particular, the special teams, the return game has been fantastic. Torre with a couple big punt returns, Siamashka with a couple good kickoff returns as well. That's been a real bright spot for North Hagerstown.
Yeah, and it's not only the speed that those two guys have, and they're reading their blocks really well, and you're seeing good blocking on the special teams. So kudos to the special teams coaches working with that, because in high school football, I have found that is one of the toughest things, is to find those guys on the special teams that are willing to block in the open field, which is very difficult to do. Both these teams have done a really nice job, and especially North special teams have looked really good. And Max Stifler is the kicker. He's a pretty nice weapon.
So North Hagerstown will have first possession here in the second half. What do you expect from North Hagerstown? If you're kind of drawing things up to start the second half, what are you looking to do right off the bat here?
Well, you want to shore up some of the blocking up front. They had the nice run there with Zach Moore at the end, which was probably the best running play other than Allen's touchdown for TJ. The screenplay has been awesome. You keep going to what works until they take it away from you. So the screenplays have been wide open. I would stick with those, fit those in strategically. Hit those little curl patterns, because the defense in the secondary that TJ's playing, those curl routes are there. So, the screens, the quick passing, they're having a little trouble keeping the penetration out from TJ. So anything that's quick, looks like it's there. They've done those little outs and things. So, and they've got TJ pretty well set up. If they run it out and up with Ryder, they probably got a good shot scoring there.
Still a bit of a steamy night out here tonight. At what point is the conditioning going to start becoming a factor?
About the end of the third quarter. And then you're going to see that play out in the fourth quarter, depending on where these guys are condition-wise. But, yeah, it's muggy. Mm-hmm. That's we could feel it here in the booth.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, stay with us. We'll have more to come. Second half action here from Mike Callis Stadium. Again, TJ leading North Hagerstown 14-6. Thanks for being with us here tonight on Antietam Broadband. We'll be back.
Now's the best time to purchase your new vehicle from Hagerstown Kia. Hagerstown Kia is having vehicles delivered weekly, and they don't last long, so check out HagerstownKia.com daily. Trade-in values have never been better for the new Kia buyer, with values being up nearly 40% nationally. And if you can't find what you're looking for, let Hagerstown Kia's helpful sales consultants custom order the exact Kia you've always dreamed of owning. Reserve your new Kia from the dealer that's making it easy. Hagerstown Kia. Hondas are hotter than ever, so reserve your new Honda from Hagerstown Honda today. Hagerstown Honda is having vehicles delivered weekly, and they don't last long, so check out HagerstownHonda.com daily. And trade-in values have never been better for the new Honda buyer, with values being up nearly 40% nationally. And if you can't find what you're looking for, let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales consultants track down the exact Honda you've always dreamed of owning. Hondas are hotter than ever, so reserve your new Honda from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Shop online at HagerstownHonda.com. With over 50,000 square feet of merchandise, chances are Labors has what you need. And right now, the best way to shop is to browse laborsfurniture.com. Just pick out what you need, and we can deliver your furniture to your home or office. Of course, Labors carries office furniture and home furnishings, but did you know they also carry cleaning supplies and paper products? Labors has a lot more than you might think, and right now, they will deliver right to your door. Family owned and operated, that's Labors Furniture. Open to serve our community when you need us the most.
I'm Linda McCollum, and welcome to the new McCollum Hearing Center. We are the Mid-Atlantic's #1 provider of quality hearing aids. Here at McCollum Hearing Center, we take our service seriously, and we stand by you and our products. I'd like to introduce clinical audiologist Betty Moss.
Hi, I'm happy to join McCollum Hearing Center, and I would like to welcome my friends, old and new, to come by.
Call or visit McCollum Hearing Center today.
Now you can get local Antietam broadband programming right on your phone or tablet. Our new WCL TV on the Go app brings our programming straight to you. You'll have access to our most recent programs like our coverage of local high school sports, the Music Makers, Inside Sports, and more. Plus, you'll have access to our live events right from the app. What are you waiting for? Download the WCL TV on the Go app now on iTunes and Google Play. It's all here on the WCL TV on the Go app from Antietam Media Services and Antietam Broadband.
I'm Linda McCollum, and welcome to the new McCollum Hearing Center. We are the Mid-Atlantic's #1 provider of quality hearing aids. Here at McCollum Hearing Center, we take our service seriously and we stand by you and our products. I'd like to introduce clinical audiologist Betty Moss.
Hi, I'm happy to join McCollum Hearing Center, and I would like to welcome my friends, old and new, to come by.
Call or visit McCollum Hearing Center today.
For over 30 years, Antietam Broadband has been bringing you one-of-a-kind local programming, from coverage of our high school sports to unique programming like our Civil War and Washington County series. Now you can own them on Blu-ray and DVD. Just visit store.antietamcable.com, where you'll find all your favorite local programming from Antietam Broadband. Browse through our categories to find the perfect gift. Antietam Broadband and Antietam Media Services, bringing quality local programming to your home.
Come see Red Baron Flooring on Basil Boulevard in Hagerstown for the best selection and the most competitive prices. Shop our beautiful showroom or select your new flooring from our large warehouse, where our in-stock values save you time and money. You can rely on our knowledgeable sales staff to make shopping at Red Baron the same satisfying experience for you that it's been for tri-state consumers for more than 40 years. So let our flooring experts help you to the best selection at everyday low prices. Visit us at Red Baron Flooring on Basil Boulevard next to Labor's Office Furniture in Hagerstown.
Welcome back to Mike Callis Stadium and North Hagerstown High School, getting ready for second half action here in the opening weekend of high school football in Washington County. Thomas Johnson Patriots with a 14-6 lead over the host North Hagerstown Hubs. Thanks for joining us here tonight on Antietam Broadband. Again, tonight's live coverage is brought to you by Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Honda and Kia wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools they represent, and the surrounding communities that support them. Live coverage of high school football here on Antietam Broadband. And again, tonight's game coming with several rebroadcasts. Tuesday at 8 p.m., September 6th. Friday, September 9th, also at 8 p.m. And then Saturday and Sunday mornings, September 10th and September 11th. Those days both at 10 a.m. Plenty more football coverage, volleyball coverage coming your way live this year, as well as the showcase of bands and the annual Alsatian Mummers Parade, making its return to Hagerstown this October. See all that coverage live here on Channel 6 and 806 from Antietam Broadband, as well as on the WCL On The Go app. Find that on the
thank you.
Apple and Android stores. Mark Keller and Coach Randy Longnecker here with you from Mike Callis Stadium this evening. Glad to be back with you for another season. The team's getting ready to take the field for the second half of action here. Good crowd on hand for both of these teams. Thomas Johnson 1-9 a season ago. And just a couple years removed from not having a season. 2019, they did not field a varsity team. Lack of numbers. As you said, they've bounced back in terms of numbers. They haven't quite seen the results on the field yet. But, Coach, they seem to be building towards something here.
Now, I saw some really, really nice moments out there in the first half. So if they can just keep it together, it comes down to consistency, and just the more you can do that, the more success you'll have. They've got some good potential out there. Same with North High.
North Hagerstown coming off a 2-8 season. And as we mentioned before, both teams entering this game with 7-game losing streaks. One of those has to give here tonight. Let's see which team is able to get back in the win column. Thiel kicking off to start the second half. And it's Siamashka along the left side. Another good return for Ilya Siamashka as he gets out across the 35-yard line. The special teams returns plays for North Hagerstown have been excellent so far here this evening.
They've done a really nice job. I'm very impressed with the blocking on their special teams. Good team speed as well.
So the Hubs offense back on the field. 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. 3 receivers to the right for Luke Kirchhoff. And he hands off to Zach Moore. And we get a flag coming in already, I think, here on the first play. Looked like a flag flew in here on the near sideline. It sounds like that was a sideline warning. 2nd down play. Running out to the left side, it's Zach Moore again. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Looks like Coach Staines is going to establish that running game in the second half.
As you mentioned, we saw, right there close to the end of the first half, the first real signs of life for that running game. Let's see if they continue again. They do. It's another running play off that left side again as well. This time it's Fletcher Lewis, number 28 with the carry. Across midfield to about the 47-yard line, picks up 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. 1 minute gone here in the third quarter. Three receivers to the right again for Kirchhoff. Low snap and gets the handoff to Lewis again. Lewis is going to be close to a 1st down, maybe about a yard short.
Good strong run by Lewis and good reaction by Luke Kirchhoff getting that snap, low snap.
Ty Allen on the stop for TJ. And it is about a yard short. 3rd down and 1 here now. And the Hubs going with a quick moving offense here. Not quite a no huddle, but quick. And now they're going to jump here, and that's going to set them back 5 yards. Procedure against the Hubs. And you can see the frustration on the field, on the sideline there for the Hubs.
Yeah, the penalties are coming at really inopportune times for them.
So 3rd down and 6 now at the 47. Kirchhoff back to throw. Has a man, it's Johnston. He has the 1st down. Stays up and loses the ball. And TJ recovers. Johnston had the 1st down. Picking up extra yardage and just flat lost the ball.
2 great plays there. Receiver made a nice effort, extra effort, and then the defensive back punched it out. Two good plays.
Avery Harris recovered the loose ball for TJ. Now we'll see what the flag is here. Setting the ball down at the 32.
Sideline warning for TJ.
Sideline, yeah. Well, they're marking off 5 yards. They moved the ball back inside the 30, or about the 27-yard line. So they marked a 5-yard penalty off. So first down and 10 here for TJ. They'll start from their own 27-yard line. 9:56 to go here in the third quarter. Patriots leading at 14-6. Allen hands off to Grulich. He's out across the 30-yard line to about the 32. That'll be a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5 here for TJ. I formation for the Patriots. Receiver in motion to the left. The handoff goes to the right. It's Grulich again. This time no room for him. He's going to lose a yard and make it 3rd down and 6.
North still getting really good penetration up front.
Yeah, that front 3 of Max Stifler, Austin Shaw, Tyquan Lloyd. Very effective here tonight. Third and 6. 2 receivers to the left for Austin Allen. He rolls out that way, looking back towards the middle. Couple receivers down there. Nice.
Great play.
Batted down by Ryder Johnston. And TJ will have to punt it away. 4th and 6 now.
Really nice play by Johnston. Nice reaction. Knocking the ball away there. Jeez.
We've got a TJ player coming up limping a little bit. And Coach, that looks like a cramp.
Sure does. We just talked about that at halftime. Yep. When does the conditioning part start to show up?
You see that so often in these early season games.
Got to get fluids. Young guys do not like to take fluids.
You figure this is the first game action that these guys have seen for about 10 months. And even though they're practicing during the summer and during the heat, it's a little different than being out there throughout the game, the intensity of a game and being out there full time.
That's the key, the intensity and the standing, the length of time. Because even like you said, your practice will be just about as long or even longer sometimes. But there's more rest breaks. There's, there's not that intensity level where your cardiovascular system is revved so constantly.
That's Jesse Saavedra. He's making his way to the sideline, really struggling.
Been there, buddy. They hurt. Doesn't get any better in your 60s.
No. Thiel's kick up and away. Let that bounce. And picking it up is Siamashka. There's a flag down. They were blowing that dead.
Yeah, I don't know if the receiver called a fair catch and then picked it up. That's the second time, Mark, we've had that call. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I saw one of the officials giving the, and that was what the receiver did. He didn't make the traditional fair catch signal, raising a hand, but he was more or less telling
to stay away.
And I don't know, does that now count as a
I don't know, because
catch?
It's supposed to be above your head and wave at least once.
Right. But I didn't see that on the, when we had it on the TJ
No, I didn't
punt
either.
reception. I don't know. We'll have to get some clarification on that call. First down, here's Zach Moore taking it across the 30-yard line to about the 31. And that's going to be a gain of about 7 on first down. .7:40 to go here in the third quarter. Hubs with the ball trailing 14-6. Here's Moore again. He's out to about the 34, just beyond, and that should be enough for a first down.
Looks like Zach Moore got up a little dinged or sore.
Maybe he lost a shoe. Let's see, he's got something in his hand there. I think he may have lost a shoe. He's headed to the sideline. Did have enough for the first down, so a 1st and 10 now from the 34-yard line for the Hubs. Torrey and Johnston out to the right for Luke Kercheval. Pressure coming. Kercheval tucks it away and gets back close to the line of scrimmage. Kiting right in there again. He's been putting a lot of pressure.
Does a nice job
on Kercheval tonight. Yes, he does. Coming up from that, it looks like the middle linebacker position. Kercheval did get back to about the line of scrimmage. Fletcher Lewis gets about the same. Right back to about the line of scrimmage. He may have picked up about a yard there before getting hauled down by the Patriots. Third down and a long 9. Kercheval looking to throw. Under pressure again. He rolls out to his left. Trying to get to the sideline. Gets there. Benjamin Perch chased him down after a gain of about 6 yards. So he's going to be short about 3 yards short of the first down. And we'll get Max Stifler in to punt for the Hubs. Clock still running, 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Stifler's kick.
Oh, nice punt.
Nice one. Down inside the 15. Picked up and taken there. By Addison. And Addison comes up a little gimpy there. John Robinson, the one that took him out of bounds on the punt return.
Another cramp.
And we'll start seeing more and more of those here as
They're early. I said the end of the third
Yeah,
period.
you did. As we said, still a bit steamy out. About 77 degrees right now. But a great night for high school football in September. Allen keeps it. Gets out across the 40-yard line and another first down. Pickup of about 13 for Austin Allen. Just can't say enough about what he's done for this TJ offense here tonight.
He's been really impressive. He's managed it really well, executed well.
And Allen keeps it again and going to mark him with a gain of about a yard on first down. Second down and 9. Ball at the TJ 44-yard line. Allen fakes the handoff and keeps it. He's out across the 50 to about the 45-yard line and should be enough for another first down. There is
Really
a
nice
flag
read on
the
that
play.
option. Looks like we got a penalty there at the 50.
And we're going to have a hold against TJ. So it's going to bring that run back to where we started and then some.
To say Allen has a command of the offense is really an understatement. He really, because a lot's dependent on everything is kind of funneled through him, and he has just done a really nice job. Like there, he had pitched on every play. That time they took it away. He read it correctly, kept it. He's not made many mistakes.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. His other weapons out there on offense have shown flashes. There have been, but he's the only one that's really consistently stood out here this evening.
Yes.
Pressure coming on him here, and this time he has it knocked down. Good pressure by the North defense. We're going to have another hold here against TJ. Now the Patriots beginning to dig themselves a hole here.
I think North dialed up some extra pressure there, and they shot the gap, and they kind of grabbed some jersey going through there.
I saw the linebacker coming that time. I believe that was Custer that came from that second level.
As we saw in the first half, he'll lay a lick on you.
Second and long, about 29 here for TJ. The handoff, and that goes nowhere. As it's Austin Shaw. Taking down Grulich in the backfield. And that would be third and even longer for TJ. We're getting into about third and 35 territory here.
This is where TJ has to really think about what they're doing. They're in a pretty big hole. Defensively, North's playing really well.
North declines the penalty, so that'll keep it at 3rd and 29. Allen with 2 backs behind him. Allen pitches to Grulich. A nice pickup of about 14 yards, but that's only about half of what the Patriots needed. But it gives them a little more breathing room here for the punt.
It's like TJ's trying to play a little safe. They've got the lead, eat as much clock as they can eat, try to shorten the game here.
We have a timeout on the field here. And Coach, one thing we really haven't seen out of North here tonight is a real sustained offensive drive. They really haven't been able to put together a long, consistent drive here
Trying
tonight.
to remember if they've I don't think they've had more than a consecutive back-to-back first downs. I don't think they've gotten a third first down in a series tonight. And that's really the key. You know, if you can't maintain it, it's going to be really difficult. But TJ is not either.
Right.
All 3 touchdowns have been on short fields after a mistake. So, and like you said earlier, there's flashes. There's
Right.
we've seen a number of flashes there offensively, that there's some good pieces there. First game, just, the consistency is not there yet.
And some of that credit, we've talked about the return game of the Hubs. That return game has set them up with good field position as well.
Absolutely.
We'll see if they can do it again here.
Oh, my.
It looked like we had a North player touch that.
I think he recovered it. Ooh, that was close.
Let's see, Mashka. I'm sure he'll...
Coaches always get a little palpitations there when the player gets a little too close to those
stay away.
Bouncing punts.
Stay away means stay away. And that means you too.
It's like a lure in there. They just want to get close to it.
I'm sure that's a little bit of an ego thing too. If you're that return man, you're being trusted to do that. You take some liberties sometimes, right?
Yeah, they take a lot of pride.
So the Hubs will start out here at their own 38-yard line. Kercheval back to throw. Under pressure. Steps out to the right. Gets the pass away, but incomplete. Intended for Siamashka. Leonard Taylor was in coverage for the Patriots. Within the final 2 minutes here of the third quarter. TJ still leading by 8, 14-6. Second down and 10 at the 38 for the Hubs. Here's Zach Moore. Good run up to the 45-yard line. Pickup of 7. And that might be the key for a sustained North drive. Is Zach Moore.
Run that, throw on a screen here to there, keep them honest. Yep. He's averaging about 5 yards a carry on that play this half.
Third down and 3. Kercheval looking to throw again. Looked like his arm was hit or the ball was hit as he tried to get that one away. He's looking for Siamashka and couldn't get it out there to him. Olafio in coverage on that, and another holding call.
Again, these penalties are at really difficult times. You know, they had a third down in a really good spot, and
And again, that's where the spot of the foul rule hurts. You know, you were sitting at 3rd and 3 at about the 45-yard line, and now the spot of the foul is that's taking that all the way back inside their own 30-yard line. Ooh. And now Kercheval's hit. The ball's loose, and it's picked up by Perch, who got knocked down. And I think Perch is hurt. He was headed for the end zone, and North player took him down, and he is down and looks to be holding his knee. And Perch is still down there on the field. A couple of trainers attending to him. It could just be a cramp. You know, we've talked about that here a little bit this period.
Looks like they're down on the calves.
And it could just be that. Let's hope that's what it is.
That was a big time hit on Kercheval. Ooh, he never saw it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good hit. Good form, went right through him.
And Perch picked up that ball in stride.
Yeah, I thought he was going to score. Whoever the hub was that made the tackle was a good effort. I think it is a cramp. Both legs.
Yeah, they're working on him as if it is a cramp. And TJ players are heading back to the field, and it looks like Perch is trying to get back to his feet, but not quite able to do so.
Oh, they get really knot up sometimes, and then when you do move, then it knots right back up again, and they're
Okay, well, as they attend to Benjamin Perch, we're going to take a quick break here. Stay with us. More to come here from Mike Callis Stadium. TJ leading 14-6.
I'm Linda McCollum, and welcome to the new McCollum Hearing Center. We are the Mid-Atlantic's #1 provider of quality hearing aids. Here at McCollum Hearing Center, we take our service seriously, and we stand by you and our products. I'd like to introduce clinical audiologist Betty Moss.
Hi, I'm happy to join McCollum Hearing Center, and I would like to welcome my friends, old and new, to come by.
Call or visit McCollum Hearing Center today.
Back here at Mike Callis Stadium, Benjamin Perch is up and on the sideline. And as he got to the sideline, he did his best to rile up the TJ crowd on hand here at Mike Callis Stadium. So we're thinking it is just cramps for him. He's still being tended to on the sideline. But now the Patriots with the ball deep in Hub's territory. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Allen keeps it. He's going to be wrapped up and taken down by Austin Shaw. And Austin Shaw really starting to assert himself here in the second half for North Hagerstown.
He really has. He's been in the backfield a lot.
Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and goal now. TJ all the way back at the 9-yard line. Clock running. We're under 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. No scoring this period thus far. TJ with maybe one more play here in this period. Flags down. Looks like maybe a delay of game. Play clock is at 0. That's what it is, a delay of game. And that hurts even more. We went from 1st and goal with the 6. Now we're all the way back to the 14-yard line for 2nd and goal. They are still discussing this. Let's see what happens here.
I think North is pinching that middle now between the 2 gaps beside the center, so I'm not sure we'll see a quarterback keeper on this one. Looks like they plan to take that away.
Well, they did not mark off a 5-yard penalty. The ball still spotted at the 9. There was discussion. But there was no signal that they had waved off the penalty flag.
Yeah, because I was wondering if they didn't reset the clock or something.
There is the waving of the flag. So no delay call. We're still at 2nd and goal from the 9. Two backs behind Allen. Looking to throw across the middle. Intended for Ty Allen. And Zach Moore was there defending that play. We'll have a 3rd and goal.
Looked like he had the slant, which he looked at first, and then he checked down to the middle. Not sure why he didn't throw it there.
Cameron Adkins, Matthew Grulich in the backfield. It's Adkins, and he's coming up with a cramp.
Max Stifler blew that up.
Well, that takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. No scoring here in the 3rd period. Thomas Johnson still leading North Hagerstown 14-6. Back with the 4th quarter right after this.
For over 30 years, Antietam Broadband has been bringing you one-of-a-kind local programming, from coverage of our high school sports to unique programming like our Civil War and Washington County series. Now you can own them on Blu-ray and DVD. Just visit store.antietamcable.com, where you'll find all your favorite local programming from Antietam Broadband. Browse through our categories to find the perfect gift. Antietam Broadband and Antietam Media Services, bringing quality local programming to your home.
Come see Red Baron Flooring on Basil Boulevard in Hagerstown for the best selection and the most competitive prices. Shop our beautiful showroom or select your new flooring from our large warehouse, where our in-stock values save you time and money. You can rely on our knowledgeable sales staff to make shopping at Red Baron the same satisfying experience for you that it's been for tri-state consumers for more than 40 years. So let our flooring experts help you to the best selection at everyday low prices. Visit us at Red Baron Flooring on Basil Boulevard next to Labor's Office Furniture in Hagerstown.
Thomas Johnson leading North Hagerstown 14-6. Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband. The opening night of high school football here in Washington County. TJ on 4th down here, going to attempt a field goal. 28 yards. Thiel, the kick is up. It is good.
He is a good looking left-footed kicker.
Kelman Thiel from 28 yards. And after no scoring in the third period, we get a field goal on the first play of the fourth quarter. Well, once again, tonight's live coverage is brought to you by Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Honda and Kia wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools they represent, and the surrounding communities that support them. Thomas Johnson with a 17-6 lead here now on North Hagerstown.
That field goal is huge for TJ. Now it puts a lot of pressure on North because it's a 2-score game instead of 1. So that changes what you're going to do if your coach Staines a little bit.
And again, you know, North has really struggled to get anything going offensively here, any kind of sustained drive. You're thinking they're going to have to get a big return here, something to kind of spark things.
You just kind of get the feeling their special teams is going to break one. You just do. And if they don't, we'll probably see a little more of Mr. Johnston and throws from Kirchwell in this series probably.
Thiel set to kick off. 2 Hubs back deep.
Oh, nice.
And it's booted, kicked forward, and who comes up with it?
Looks like Hubs got
North
it.
has it. And that wasn't the kind of special teams play they wanted.
Wow, it was a smart play by the kicker. If the coach called that, he executed it well because he kicked it away from the speed, kept it low. So I'm not sure I want those return guys from North touching the ball.
No.
If I'm TJ.
Well, the Hubs will start here somewhat deep in their own end, inside their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 19. Kirchwell hands it off to Zach Moore. Gets around the outside, across the 25. Out to about the 27-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 8. Second down and call it a long 3. Falls at about the 27-yard line. Moore again straight up the middle, has the first down. Across the 30 to about the 32. And now seems like the right time here is Moore again, straight up the middle. Now seems like a good time for the Hubs to go to more of a hurry-up offense. We have another TJ player down here. We'll have a break here on the field, as trainers tend to him. There's 3 straight carries here on this drive for Zach Moore. And he's gotten the Hubs a little bit of breathing room here. Moved him out about 25 yards. So we take a look there at Benjamin Perch. Still looks to be grimacing a little bit there on the TJ sideline. Dealing with what we hope is just a cramping issue and nothing more serious than that. Perch having a real impact on the TJ defense here tonight, and see if the Hubs are able to exploit the fact that he's not in there anymore. Zach Moore with another carry, and looks like another first down for him. Zach Moore has the Hubs out across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 43. More pressure on Kercheval, and again taken down.
Nice sack by
Jorge
George Rodriguez.
Rodriguez for the Patriots with the sack. I think that's about the 5th sack on Kercheval tonight.
Yeah, they put some pretty good pressure out there. They had a little more success when they were going with the real quick passing game like here.
Kercheval down the right sideline looking for Ryder Johnston, but not there. 3 TJ defenders out there on that play as well.
Yeah, I think he got their attention at the end of the first half. Yeah, we haven't seen that screenplay here in the second half they had so much success with in the first half.
Right. So 3rd down now for the Hubs and about 19 yards to go. 4-man front for the Patriots. Pressure coming to the outside. Kercheval throwing down there into double coverage, looking for Stifler.
Avery Harris, he's done a nice job back here on the corner. He's had nice coverage several times.
Hubs have been looking his way a good bit.
They have.
So 4th and long. And Max Stifler in to punt for the Hubs. 9:34 to go here in the 4th quarter. Kick is away. Pretty good one.
We're going to see that again.
There is a flag down. Is it the same thing?
I think so, because he did this. And I think that's what's happening. The kids are telling their players to get away, and they're interpreting it.
And they're trying to return that. So that is that a new rule this year?
It must be. I've never seen that. Because it's always been this. So it's identifiable.
Yeah, the hand over the head, just that traditional fair catch signal.
Because they've been real clear about keeping it at chest level and telling their guys to get away, and that's always been the symbol that we've used. I'm perplexed. But it's been consistent all night.
It has been. It has been. They said we haven't seen it before. We've seen it 3 times tonight. So we'll have to get clarification on that before our next game, and we'll have to talk to our official friend next door here, and Mr. Lum, and see what he has to say about that. Aiden Clark jumping offside for the Hubs. So TJ's going to get that 5 yards back. And it'll be 1st and 5 now. At about their own 28-yard line. Allen pitches to nobody, and the Hubs recover.
That is the first real mistake by Austin Allen all night.
He faked the handoff, then looked to toss it to Victor Johnson, and Johnson was not looking for a pitch at all there.
Well, that is the break they were looking for the Hubs.
They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. And this is what has led to scores so far tonight. Those miscues have turned into points the other way. We'll see if North can capitalize. Here's Zach Moore. Finds a little bit of daylight to the right-hand side. Gets the ball across the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 8 yards. Good blocking in front of him. D.U. and Mbele, Amari Ware. Another run by Zach Moore. Has the first down and well inside the 10-yard line. They're going to spot it just inside the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal for North Hagerstown. 8:51 to go in the 4th quarter. TJ leads at 17-6. We do have a flag. Illegal substitution. Too many men on the field. So that'll move the ball inside the 5-yard line to about the 4. 1st down and goal. Kercheval trying to get around the end on the bootleg. Can't do it. Well read by Olafio.
Olafio has played a real nice outside linebacker game tonight.
Another Patriot that's had a great game defensively.
Because he was the only one over there. He scores easily if he doesn't make that play.
He wasn't fooled by it. Took Kercheval down for a 2-yard loss. Now 2nd and goal from the 6. Zach Moore in for the touchdown. 6 yards. And the Hubs cut into the deficit. It's now 17-12. 8 minutes, 12 seconds to go. And Zach Moore has really turned things on here for North Hagerstown in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I've got him with about 75 yards rushing just in the 2nd half. So he's had really has played a nice half.
Hubs will go for 2 here. Handoff is to Moore. He's in for the 2-point conversion. And that cuts the deficit to 3. North Hagerstown now trails Thomas Johnson 17-14. 8:12 to go in the 4th quarter. More to come from Mike Callis Stadium right after this.
Now's the best time to purchase your new vehicle from Hagerstown Kia. Hagerstown Kia is having vehicles delivered weekly, and they don't last long, so check out HagerstownKia.com daily. Trade-in values have never been better for the new Kia buyer, with values being up nearly 40% nationally. And if you can't find what you're looking for, let Hagerstown Kia's helpful sales consultants custom order the exact Kia you've always dreamed of owning. Reserve your new Kia from the dealer that's making it easy. Hagerstown Kia. With over 50,000 square feet of merchandise, chances are Labor's has what you need. And right now, the best way to shop is to browse laborsfurniture.com. Just pick out what you need and we can deliver your furniture to your home or office. Of course, Labor's carries office furniture and home furnishings, but did you know they also carry cleaning supplies and paper products? Labor's has a lot more than you might think, and right now, they will deliver right to your door. Family owned and operated, that's Labor's Furniture. Open to serve our community when you need us the most.
Back at North Hagerstown High School, Zach Stifler kicking off to Thomas Johnson. Addison with the return down the right sideline. We have a flag on the play. A North player down on the play as well. Dave, I still got you in my ear. Yes, it is. John Robinson, the player down for North Hagerstown. See, Coach, now I feel bad for even mentioning the cramping issue. we hadn't had any. Now I feel like I shouldn't have brought it up.
You caught it, Mark. You caught it.
Well, I just know it always happens. These early season games in particular, we see it all the time. And
Yes. Yeah, this is nothing new.
and as we said, we hope in all these cases it is just a matter of cramping. And
Well, and we've had, coaches have had to do different things because they've adjusted workouts and stuff and the heat and that kind of thing, and kind of lends itself to this. And as we talked about earlier, young men oftentimes don't hydrate as much as they need to, and they get all geared up for the game and they're not hydrating.
yeah. Well, 8 minutes, 5 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter at North Hagerstown High School. Thomas Johnson leading North 17-14. And TJ will start this drive from their own 20-yard line. Great game to start off the season here. Austin Allen under center for TJ. One back behind him.
Looks like we might have a face mask there.
Line in. Allen tried to keep it. Now see, Allen was pulling at his foot.
Actually, he didn't get his face mask. Caught him by the shoulder pads.
Austin Shaw right there in the middle of things again. Now they are going to say that was a 5-yard face mask.
This is where instant replay would help.
Yeah.
Because it did look like he had his face mask, but he didn't.
Nope.
Caught him right
Did
under
not
it.
have it. An excellent tackle by Shaw.
Nice defensive play by Shaw.
So first down at about 4 here. Addison with the carry. Actually loses a yard on that. Gonna have a 2nd and 5. Ball at the 25-yard line. Still plenty of time in this one. 7.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. TJ leading it by 3.
A little surprised there. They stopped rolling him away from the pressure. Seemed to have pretty good success with that in the first half, and they haven't gone back to that.
And TJ, with the play clock running down here, is going to have to take a timeout and reset for this second down play. Again, our tonight's live coverage is brought to you by Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Honda and Kia wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools they represent, and the surrounding communities that support them. This is the first of 4 high school football games we'll be bringing to you on Antietam Broadband this season. Next football game is Friday, September 16th at South Hagerstown. The Rebels host the Smithsburg Leopards. 2nd and 5. Here's Allen rolling out to the right. And there's Zach Moore in coverage, and seems like he's having a little bit of tensing up in his legs too. Starting to see it more and more and more.
Well, that young man's had a workout here in the second half.
Yes, he has. Third down and 5. Crowd getting into it here at Mike Callis Stadium. Trying to get the Hubs defense riled up. Grulich couldn't get around the corner. Another flag flies. Another player struggling to get up. That's Fletcher Lewis, 28.
Nice defensive play there by North High. They strung it to the sideline.
I think we're going to see another 5-yard face mask. Looked like Zach Moore, maybe as he was going by, got his hand on the helmet. Whether he grabbed the mask or not really sure, but did see the hand hit the helmet. Is that enough for a first down? I think.
It's like 3rd and about
maybe a yard. Ball spotted at the 29. They need to get to the 30. 3rd down. You can see the camera shaking from the crowd stomping the bleachers here.
Good enthusiasm
at North Hagerstown. Allen under center. Grulich stopped short of the first down. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice hit going through the line.
And we'll take a look again. The handoff to Grulich. It was Aiden Clark, 51 there, making the hit. And stopping Grulich short of the first down. 4th down and 1. What does TJ do here? Looks like the offense is still on the field. 6:51 to go, and we're going to have a timeout. North Hagerstown taking a timeout. Coach, if you're TJ here, what are you doing? They haven't done much offensively this second half.
I am punting the football, realizing North has not had this sustained drive. They've only scored on short fields. I would be real hesitant to give them the opportunity to score from a short field like this. I would punt it, but I would punt it to the sideline, away from their return guys.
North Hagerstown Hub Band enjoying themselves in the stands.
Been a great game. Good enthusiasm. Some good intensity.
Great way to kick off the 2022 football season. And there you can see from our camera again just how much These bleachers are shaking. 4th down and 1 for TJ. 2 backs behind Austin Allen. And the Hubs jump, was he drawn off? Procedure against TJ. That's going to make it 4th and 6. And that will definitely bring on the punt team. .651 to go. Samashka back to receive for North Hagerstown. It's to the sideline.
Great punt.
And it's going to go out of bounds at about the 48-yard line.
Punter did a nice job keeping that away from the speedy return guys of North.
But the Hubs will have good field position here. Just shy of midfield. And plenty of time to work. 6 minutes, 44 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Three receivers to Kercheval's left. The handoff goes to Zach Moore. He's across midfield and across the 45-yard line. They're going to spot him at about the 45. 8-yard gain for Zach Moore. Handoff again to Moore. Cuts back up the middle. 5-yard gain. 1st down. North Hagerstown. And Moore is face down on the field. And actually, North's top 2 running backs both hobbled right now. Fletcher Lewis, number 28, also limping towards the sideline. And Zach Moore still down on the field.
Good effort. He did hit his head pretty hard, too, on the turf.
We saw Moore on the defensive side of the ball, looking like he was starting to fight some cramping.
That's what it looks like.
Take a drink of water here.
He's been a horse here in the second half.
I was going to say, if there's one person the Hubs don't want to see come off the field right now, it's Zach Moore, but he's going to have to. He's going off on his own power right now.
I've got him at 15, 16 carries here in the second half for about 85 yards.
He has carried the North offense here. So it's Siamashka in the backfield now with Kercheval. And the handoff goes to him off the right side. Pickup of about 3. And another TJ player down. And this is just a battle of attrition now. The heat in the air, the heat on that field as well. I'm sure really starting to get to players on both sides here.
Yeah, the synthetic turf with that rubber underneath there keeps the heat a little more than grass field does.
TJ player is up and looks to be okay, jogging to the sideline.
These trainers have to keep going out there. We're going to have to give them water.
They're getting their workout for sure. check their pedometers at the end of the night. Well, Fletcher Lewis now back in for the Hubs in the backfield next to Kercheval. 3 receivers to the left. It's Lewis off the right side. Not much there. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 7. And Zach Moore now back in for the Hubs. Lewis is the up back. Kercheval looking to throw. It's Lewis out there in the flat. Close to the 1st down. He's at the 30-yard line. That was where he needed to get. Where do they spot him? It is a 1st down for the Hubs right at the 30-yard line. Nice job by Lewis there to see that ball into his hands before turning upfield. Here's Moore. Pickup of about 3 for Zach Moore. 2nd and 7. Under 5 minutes to go. 4:50 to play exactly. Lewis is the up back. Moore behind him. Handoff to Moore. Great job by the defense that time. Olafio back there in the backfield to take Moore down. He did pick up about a yard. So we'll have 3rd down and 6 from the 26. Two receivers to Kercheval's right. The screen to Lewis, gets across the 20-yard line for the 1st down. Ball is on the ground, but the officials are saying he was down. Kercheval just got that pass over the hands of the defender, and that ball did come out. That ball was out.
That's a huge call there.
Can you replay that again? Take another look at that play. Here's Lewis. Yeah, the ball was out before he came down. Yeah, his knee was not down on that play.
He went down. But it was close because it was right there.
We're back to live action, 1st down. Zach Moore carrying up the middle. Down right about the 15-yard line. So a little bit of a break there for the Hubs. Lewis may have ended up recovering that. I'm not sure. Didn't see the end of that play, but
Either.
But the ball was definitely out before he went down. Here's a handoff to Moore again. Moore up the middle, inside the 5-yard line, down at about the 4. Zach Moore. What more could you ask for? They're going to spot the ball at the 5-yard line. 3:20 to go. Hubs trailing by 3, 17-14. Three men in the backfield. Tyquan Lloyd is 89. Moore running behind him. The Hubs say touchdown. The officials say touchdown. Zach Moore, 5 yards. Hubs lead it 20-17. What a run, what a second half.
Wow.
For Zach Moore.
Say he's been the workhorse is an understatement.
Touchdown runs of 2, 6, and 5. And he has a 2-point conversion as well. The Hubs up 3. Max Stifler in for the extra point. Stifler's kick up, and it is good. North Hagerstown with a 21-17 lead, 3:05 to go. Stay with us, more to come from Mike Callis Stadium after this.
I'm Linda McCollum, and welcome to the new McCollum Hearing Center. We are the Mid-Atlantic's #1 provider of quality hearing aids. Here at McCollum Hearing Center, we take our service seriously, and we stand by you and our products. I'd like to introduce clinical audiologist Betty Moss.
Hi, I'm happy to join McCollum Hearing Center, and I would like to welcome my friends, old and new, to come by.
Call or visit McCollum Hearing Center today.
Hondas are hotter than ever, so reserve your new Honda from Hagerstown Honda today. Hagerstown Honda is having vehicles delivered weekly and they don't last long, so check out HagerstownHonda.com daily. And trade-in values have never been better for the new Honda buyer, with values being up nearly 40% nationally. And if you can't find what you're looking for, let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales consultants track down the exact Honda you've always dreamed of owning. Hondas are hotter than ever, so reserve your new Honda from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Shop online at HagerstownHonda.com.
Back at Mike Callis Stadium, 3:05 to go in the fourth quarter here. North Hagerstown taking the lead for the first time tonight, 21-17. Stifler kicking off to the Patriots. Ball taken at the 5-yard line. And a fumble recovered by North Hagerstown. Avery Harris on the return for the Patriots.
Big hit.
Sylvanus Spence with the hit. And Ilya Simashka, who has been all over the place tonight for the Hubs, comes up with the recovery.
He's doing a lot of those intangible things.
So the Hubs, less than 10 seconds after scoring the go-ahead touchdown, have the ball in the red zone again. Zach Moore again up the middle.
Zach Moore on the carry.
Takes the ball inside the 10-yard line to about the 9. Moore slow to get up again.
Again, students, if you have a ride coming to the stadium, please call your parents and tell them to pick you up. That's head over to the stadium as soon as possible. Thank you.
Second down and about 2 for the Hubs. Simashka in the backfield. Simashka. Now he loses the ball. The Patriots look like they have it.
Siamester on the carry. Fumble on the play. First down, TJ. We have a flag on the play.
A lot of players jawing at each other here. There's the ball loose. And it looks like it was Jamar Turpin that came up with it for TJ. Flags on the play. Take another look at that. There's Samashka.
Personal foul against TJ. Offsetting penalties.
So offsetting penalties. It was Grulich that made the hit on Samashka and knocked the ball loose. And Turpin recovered the fumble for TJ.
First and 10 TJ from the 8.
So that keeps the Hubs from adding to their lead at this point. TJ takes over. There's 2:01 to play here in the fourth quarter. TJ's down 4, 21-17, and they have 93 yards to go. Austin Allen throwing out to the right side. Intended for Turpin. Incomplete. John Robinson on the coverage.
Allen's pass intended for Turpin. Robinson on the coverage.
Second down and 10 for TJ from about their own 7-yard line. 1:55 left. Allen back to throw, looking across the middle. Nobody there.
He missed 17, was on the other side, wide open. he got behind.
Addison was the closest Patriot to it. Zach Moore for North Hagerstown, the closest player to that throw. And it'll be a 3rd and 10 here now. Ball deep inside TJ territory. 1:51 left. Three receivers to Allen's left. One back behind him. Allen rolls to the left. Looking downfield. It's intercepted. Ryder Johnston heading to the near sideline. Out of bounds.
Allen's pass intercepted by Ryder Johnston. First and 10 Hubs.
Allen's pass, see it there, intended for Costas Hunt. And it just hung in the air a little too long, gave Johnston too much time to turn around and get underneath that one.
He played it well.
1:35 left. What do you know?
Some more laundry.
Officials discussing again. We're beyond dinner plans now, right?
I think so.
Got the call here from the referee.
Procedure penalty against TJ. Personal foul, roughing the passer against the Hubs. Offsetting.
Can I replay it?
So after all that,
Ball remains in TJ's possession.
so no interception for Johnston. No return. And TJ will run a third down play here, 3rd and 10.
Still 3rd and 10.
From their own 7-yard line. 1:35 to go.
Timeout for time.
More whistles. North Hagerstown's going to take a timeout here. We'll remind you once again about the replays of tonight's game. You can catch replays Tuesday, September 6th, and Friday, September 9th. Both of those nights at 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, September 10th and September 11th. Both of those days at 10 a.m. Also have live volleyball coming to you next Thursday night, September 8th. Right back here at North Hagerstown High School for Clear Spring against North Hagerstown. Letty Wilkes will be joining me for the call on that one. And we'll have 4 replays of that volleyball match as well. September 12th and September 13th at 8 p.m. That's a Monday and Tuesday. And then the following Saturday and Sunday, September 17th and 18th, both at 10 a.m. So 3rd down and 10. Allen under center. Keeps it up the middle. Gets out across the 15-yard line.
Allen on the keeper. Timeout, TJ.
TJ takes a timeout. See where they spot him there. There's the 15, 17. Oh, it's real close to a first down. He hit and then bounced forward beyond the first down stick, but I don't
think it looks just a hair short.
Yeah, it looks like they did mark him short. I think when he came down, he did come down short of the line and then bounced forward.
Yeah, it is kind of what it looked like.
So TJ taking a timeout here. Certainly have to go for it here on 4th down. 1:24 left. Really not a lot working for TJ offensively here in this second half, and credit North Hagerstown's defense. That front three. You don't see a lot of three-man fronts in high school. Certainly we haven't seen that from North Hagerstown here recently, but it's been very effective here tonight.
Looks very good. Say Coach Staines came up with a pretty good idea there. And he definitely got his better athletes up front, which is a big plus.
Well, those 3 guys, and we've mentioned them, I'll mention them again, Taekwon Lloyd, Austin Shaw, Max Stifler have done a fantastic job on the front line tonight. And Lloyd, he's a big man there in the center, 6'5", 270.
He really is.
4th down and 1. Allen keeps it right up the middle. Looks like he has enough.
There's a flag on the play. There's another flag and another flag.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Now clearly the play's over. The whistle's been blowing.
I think the call is probably the big man trying to take the ball and the whistle blew, and he kept trying to get it. It would be my guess, looking at that. big guys are like that. They get close to the ball, they want it. They don't get to touch it much.
And I'm sure at times when you're in the middle of a play like that, it's difficult to hear a whistle, but clearly that whistle was blowing for 10 seconds or so.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to let up at that point. Credit for the intensity, but need to be smart about it too.
Yep. Those things hurt you. Discipline is key.
So TJ with a first down now. A little bit of a cushion behind them. They're at the 34-yard line. 1:15 to go and clock running. The Patriots trail it by 4, 21-17. Allen rolling to his right.
Want to go to the middle.
He was looking for Addison on the right side here, but maybe had a better option downfield. And TJ took a lot of time to get that play off too. I don't know why they took so much time. Took them about 18 seconds just to get that play underway.
Yeah, they don't seem to give them like 2 plays to run consecutively and get out of there.
We're down to 53 seconds now. 2nd and 10 at the 34. Allen drops back. Pressure on him. And it's intercepted by Ryder Johnston. Looks like this one will count. Do not see any flags this time.
No, I was looking. Looks clean.
46 seconds left. TJ has 1 timeout left.
Barring something bizarre, which is always possible, it should just about do it for the Hubs.
The Hubs should have to run, if TJ takes its timeout, 2 plays maybe.
You'll see a victory formation and a knee.
This will be one of the few times Kercheval's been under center this entire game, and he does take a knee. Sounds like TJ is not going to use its timeout. And the play clock with 1 second more than the game clock. They really don't have to take this snap, but they do. And the North Hagerstown Hubs with a comeback victory here tonight, 21-17 over the Thomas Johnson Patriots. The Hubs, for the 2nd year in a row, start off the season at 1-0. Stay with us. We'll be back with the post-game show right after these messages.
Now you can get local Antietam broadband programming right on your phone or tablet. Our new WCL TV on the Go app brings our programming straight to you. You'll have access to our most recent programs like our coverage of local high school sports, the Music Makers, Inside Sports, and more. Plus, you'll have access to our live events right from the app. What are you waiting for? Download the WCL TV on the Go app now on iTunes and Google Play. It's all here on the WCL TV on the Go app from Antietam Media Services and Antietam Broadband.
Sorry.
For over 30 years, Antietam Broadband
have
has
them
been
right.
bringing you one-of-a-kind local programming, from coverage of our high school sports to unique programming like our Civil War and Washington County series. Now you can own them on Blu-ray and DVD. Just visit store.antietamcable.com, where you'll find all of your favorite local programming from Antietam Broadband. Browse through our categories to find the perfect gift. Antietam Broadband and Antietam Media Services, bringing quality local programming to your home.
I'm Linda McCollum, and welcome to the new McCollum Hearing Center. We are the Mid-Atlantic's #1 provider of quality hearing aids. Here at McCollum Hearing Center, we take our service seriously, and we stand by you and our products. I'd like to introduce clinical audiologist Betty Moss.
Hi, I'm happy to join McCollum Hearing Center, and I would like to welcome my friends, old and new, to come by.
Call or visit McCollum Hearing Center today.
Come see Red Baron Flooring on Basil Boulevard in Hagerstown for the best selection and the most competitive prices. Shop our beautiful showroom or select your new flooring from our large warehouse, where our in-stock values save you time and money. You can rely on our knowledgeable sales staff to make shopping at Red Baron the same satisfying experience for you that it's been for tri-state consumers for more than 40 years. So let our flooring experts help you to the best selection at everyday low prices. Visit us at Red Baron Flooring on Basil Boulevard next to Labor's Office Furniture in Hagerstown.
Now's the best time to purchase your new vehicle from Hagerstown Kia. Hagerstown Kia is having vehicles delivered weekly, and they don't last long, so check out HagerstownKia.com daily. Trade-in values have never been better for the new Kia buyer, with values being up nearly 40% nationally. And if you can't find what you're looking for, let Hagerstown Kia's helpful sales consultants custom order the exact Kia you've always dreamed of owning. Reserve your new Kia from the dealer that's making it easy. Hagerstown Kia. With over 50,000 square feet of merchandise, chances are Labors has what you need. And right now, the best way to shop is to browse laborsfurniture.com. Just pick out what you need, and we can deliver your furniture to your home or office. Of course, Labors carries office furniture and home furnishings, but did you know they also carry cleaning supplies and paper products? Labors has a lot more than you might think, and right now, they will deliver right to your door. Family owned and operated, that's Labors Furniture. Open to serve our community when you need us the most.
I'm Linda McCollum, and welcome to the new McCollum Hearing Center. We are the Mid-Atlantic's #1 provider of quality hearing aids. Here at McCollum Hearing Center, we take our service seriously, and we stand by you and our products. I'd like to introduce clinical audiologist Betty Moss.
Hi, I'm happy to join McCollum Hearing Center, and I would like to welcome my friends, old and new, to come by.
Call or visit McCollum Hearing Center today.
Hondas are hotter than ever, so reserve your new Honda from Hagerstown Honda today. Hagerstown Honda is having vehicles delivered weekly, and they don't last long, so check out HagerstownHonda.com daily. And trade-in values have never been better for the new Honda buyer, with values being up nearly 40% nationally. And if you can't find what you're looking for, let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales consultants track down the exact Honda you've always dreamed of owning. Hondas are hotter than ever, so reserve your new Honda from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Shop online at HagerstownHonda.com.
Welcome back here to Mike Callis Stadium, North Hagerstown High School. Final score here tonight, North Hagerstown beating Thomas Johnson 21-17 on the opening weekend here of high school football in Washington County. Mark Keller joined by Coach Randy Longnecker. And Coach, things not looking real positive for North Hagerstown at the start of the fourth quarter here. TJ gets a field goal in the first play of the fourth quarter, takes a 17-6 lead, but then the rest of the way, it was the Zach Moore show.
Young man stepped up, and he was a workhorse here in the second half. I had him at almost 20 carries and around 110 yards or so. So, yep, 3 touchdowns, 2-point conversion, I believe. Yep. Excellent job. The one thing we didn't talk about a lot was the offensive line play. They opened up some really nice holes for Zach Moore during the second half. And on the defensive side of the ball, they kind of controlled that as well. So, as a coach, the linemen are always your, your buddies, and they came through tonight real well for North High.
Yeah, fantastic come from behind win for the Hubs. They beat TJ opening week of the season here for the second week in a row. They end that 7-game losing streak. Unfortunately for TJ, their losing streak goes to 8 games here, but some positive signs for them out here tonight, and really starting with the quarterback, Austin Allen.
Oh, absolutely. Austin Allen, I was very impressed with. He ran the offense. He didn't get out of sync. He made that one bad toss, but other than that, he played an exceptionally good game. And there was a lot of nice pieces there that TJ can work with. So if you're a TJ coach, when you leave, you talk to him, and you've got a lot to build on this first week. So I look for them to be improved this year going forward. So, kudos to them. It was a hard-fought game, and as we talked, a lot of the conditioning started to come into play. It looked like probably North got the better end of the conditioning aspect of it. A lot of cramping on the TJ side, as we saw.
Let's talk about something to build on. But you mentioned that for TJ, but for North Hagerstown here as well. Opening game, as you said, you're going to have some jitters. You're going to have some mistakes in that first week. But what are the things that North Hagerstown can take out of this and really sort of build on going forward here to get off to a good start this season?
Well, the nice thing is, you had a decent first half. It was pretty much an even first half, and made some key mistakes and penalties. So Coach Staines, I'm sure, is going to talk to his young men about, the discipline piece of it. And we saw at the end of the game that could have been a big penalty. So the discipline aspect, tightening up those penalties a little bit. But in the second half, his guys played hard. They didn't give up. They had adversity. They worked through that piece of it. All those things are those intangibles that you look for as a coach. And North explained that, or did that tonight. Offensive line play looked strong. The 3-3 stack defensively, I really like that. They got to the ball. They got to the edges really nice. So they're going to give teams trouble. The other nice thing, they did not really run the ball last year effectively and put a lot more pressure on the quarterback tonight. You could tell when they came out in the second half, I think Coach Staines said, you're going to run the ball. And that's what they came out and they did. They set that stage. And as they developed their offensive game plan, then that allows the quarterbacking and the spreading of the offense, and you can control the ball a lot more. And I would say going into week 2, that's probably something he really wants to work on and develop, control the ball more, cut down the penalties and those mental mistakes.
About the passing game for North Hagerstown, it became less of a necessity to throw here in the second half with what Zach Moore was able to do. What did you think of the passing game overall?
I thought it looked really good. As you said, they went to the run in the second half. It was there. They ran that screenplay real effectively the first half. Never saw it again in the second half. Ran some real nice curl patterns. Ryder Johnston's a real nice weapon. I'm sure they'll work him more into the mix going forward and probably try to get a little more balance going forward. Probably at halftime, whatever Coach Staines saw that they want to exploit it, that's what they did, and they did a real nice job of that in the second half. But going as teams adjust and they see your film and that type of thing, that'll become a little more balanced, I would think. And he demonstrated that at that drive at the end of the first half. He's got some really nice weapons there to throw to as well.
It's a tough one coming up for North Hagerstown next week. They travel to Manchester Valley. Thomas Johnson plays at Brunswick. They host Brunswick next week, second game of the season as well. So, again, you can catch replays of tonight's game coming up here on Tuesday and Friday, September 6th, September 9th, at 8 p.m., September 10th and 11th. That's Saturday and Sunday of next week. Those replays at 10 a.m. We'll be back here with live football for you on Friday, September 16th. Smithsburg at South Hagerstown. That game scheduled for kickoff at 6 o'clock that night at South. And we've got live high school volleyball action for you here at North Hagerstown High School coming up on Thursday night, September 8th. And that's Clear Spring at North Hagerstown, and plenty of replays for that coming up as well. Once again, tonight's live coverage brought to you by Hagerstown Honda and Hagerstown Kia, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Honda and Kia wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools they represent, and the surrounding communities that support them. That about does it for us here at Mike Callis Stadium here tonight. Great opening night game from North Hagerstown here tonight as the Hubs get the comeback victory, coming back from an 11-point deficit in the fourth quarter to take a 21-17 win over Thomas Johnson. For Coach Randy Longnecker, I'm Mark Keller. Thanks for joining us here tonight on Teed and Broadband. We'll see you next time.